Huh. Let's sell that hospital. Put the military academy there. And rebuild the hospital next to the other hospital. Gotta march on. No, we'll keep going. It's okay. What they got? Nothing too bad. Kill it. Just wait. Let's see if we can get the clerics to kill these guys. Perfect. Go on, keep getting, let me shoot. And we got all our men back because we're awesome. Okay, what happened, game? A relic has been augmented. Canting the first altar, the altar of the first retriever. The relic was created from the altar of the first retriever, is attracting practitioners of secret knowledge. A druid has arrived in Dresden and is asking permission to cleanse a sacred item of corruption. A dark priestess from Nidal wishes is dedicated to her patron Zon Kuthon. And a frenzied worshipper of the Machu yearns to awaken the spirit of long-dead monster, who will give them the right to touch the relic. I mean, they're all shite, but we'll go with cleanse the gear and for the first retriever. The druidic marriage have cleansed the item woven from the web of the first retriever. By summoning the totem of the spider, a skilled and patient retriever, they have exercised the spell from the dark relic. Guess I need to buy some more materials again. Oh, it's the week's gone by. You know what, mongrels? Go and defend there. Crusader Army 5, go defend here. Crusader Army 1, you stay there because I'm going to try and build you up. Clerics, bandits. We'll buy the clerics. Not let me buy them because the army there is still. You go there. Fifth Crusader Spear. Ah, fuck, it's a Fifth Crusader Spear. The fuck? There we go. Let's go north. There we go. Oh yeah, we need to go back to the Lost Chapel and clear that out. That's probably something we should do soon as well. Guess that was a good use of our resources. Let's keep going. You don't say.
Everyone looks rather busy. And yet there's nothing for me to do to help the crusade? Oh, what a pity. I suppose being bone idle is also an important task. By right of blood, I claim this duty as my own.
Lazy shit. Alright, let's go do this scrubbard. Go do this bend in the river and kill this demon that's causing Wooljiff problems. Yggdrasil's spawn did not come alone. The giant Galbrazu towers over you, his small yellow eyes glowing amidst the lumps and horns. Come the rest on Wooljiff. The demon's pincers instinctively close with a bone-grinding snap, and his nostrils flare. A pair of humanoid arms growing out of his chest raise a staff at the ready. Spawn of Yggdrasil, Lady Hapsamir ordered me to bring her the moon of the crescent. Give it to me and I will kill you quickly. Is he talking to me? He's definitely talking to me. Wooljiff takes a step back. Hey, Hornhead, I'm the spawn of my man Da. I don't even think about where you crawled out of. How about it, Chief? Show him your special chiefly mojo. Who are you? Know the name of the one who will squeeze your innards. Votel, Gorger of Screams. Hapsamir's scourging lash and Baphomet's faithful. He will die begging me for mercy. Who is Yggdrasil? A demon who sowed his seed on Galarian. From his seed grew the coward currently hiding behind you. He will die more slowly and painfully than you, in retribution for everything Yggdrasil has done to vex my mistress. Who is Hapsamira? My mistress is the high priestess of Lord Baphomet. I will fulfill her command, and she will honor me with her blessing. Enough talking. Die, demon. Wooljiff is wreathed in blue flame, and the demon's shadow rises up behind him. How about it, Chief? Pilgrims of the Worldwound attack. Fight for me. I'll be over there, monitoring your performance. The leader calls his exchange looks and makes no move to fight. At last, the chief cultist speaks. We will not fight against the demons. Demons are our future masters. We cannot show insubordination. What has got into you, Crescent of the Abyss? You are not trying to betray us, are you? Wooljiff slaps a hand to his forehead. Ah, I forget. They're not just dumb as plank. They're stubborn as mules too. Quick, Chief, say something to them. You'll be more persuasive than me. This demon is going to kill you just for simply taking orders from Wooljiff. He hates the Wooljiff. I knew our meeting was ill-fated. Curse you, Crescent of the Abyss. I don't want to die at a demon's hands. Time for vengeance is cut.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Who the fuck is that? Dival. Hey. You leave Wooljiff alone.
Survive me.
Hey, Wooljiff, Hey, you know what? Fuck it, don't take a potion. Darian will have you. Darian, heal. Bloody cultists. Well, I'll take care of the big problem.
These magics should be used in other ways.
Because no one else seems to want to take care of it, so...
You are today's
The fuck was that? The fuck was what? Oh, she can fucking charge, though. No, she's not allowed to. Hey, Lan, you may want to just use your arrows to kill them quickly. Or not. Hey, I can still charge. And I missed my charge.
go for their heart.
Well, that happens often. Gun just goes and blazing like a twat when you're trying to get them to help you.
Take every strike counts.
But I don't know who he is, so, you know.
Did you see that?
I'll find you, spawn of Yigfeles. You will be bathed in blood. Pussy! Woodjiff looks supremely satisfied. What do you make of the Votel then, Chief? Phew. So, will you take me back? There's nothing for me to do on my own in the Worldwound, and we do kind of make a good team. I promise not to run away again, as long as we don't get attacked by gargoyles again. If they do, sorry, Chief, but they're scary. I'm out of here. Katifum laughs. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I won't run away again, really. Don't get ahead of yourself. First, I deserve to know your connection to the demons. I don't know anything about any demons. That's the first time I ever saw that Votel beast. But he sure seems to have it in for me. He doesn't just want the moon of the abyss, he wants me to suffer. And that mistress of his, Hipsa, whatever she's called. There's something fishy going on here, Chief. I'm telling you. I want to get to the bottom of it because something tells me we'll be seeing him again. I know his type. Once they get a hold of you, they don't let go. Woodjiff runs a hand through his shock of hair. Here's how it is then. That's the demon Yigfeles, the one that Votel and his mistress are so worked up about. If I'm supposed to be his spawn, then maybe he's my grandpa? I'll believe it. He's caused so much trouble that people even want to jump off his grandkids. Yep, that sounds like my family, alright? Yigfeles did something to Hebs, to Votel's boss. Maybe he stole the moon from her? I don't know. Anyway, she sent her top muscle to find it, the muscle being Votel. And now that I'm the poor sap who's supposed to pay for the granddaddy's evil deeds. See, demons are just the same as low-caste thugs. When you get down to it, but I ain't giving it to them. I ain't giving them the moon. Even the shadow started talking to me because of it. And then we'll just stop. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. That's a separate discussion. You can stay if you promise not to run off again. I swear my mom da. To be fair, I'm not sure if they're alive or dead, but even dead people can have a lot happen to them. They can be raised from the dead or just dug up to be used as experiments. I knew an old-timer, a street food vendor who would buy fresh corpses. He was looking into something almost as if... Anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is this. I need to talk to you. I don't have anyone else. Face-to-face, somewhere private. In Dresden, that'll do. When you see me standing alone, come talk to me. Woodjiff notices Duval and waves to him. Chief, you remember Duval, right? First he was lying on the altar, then he was tied up on the floor. He's lived a varied life, is what I'm saying. Wants to say hello? He's basically one of us. He won't look down on his nose at us. And he's rich to boot. Maybe you can shake something out of him, you know, for helping him. Even an AOU would be better than nothing. Why not? Duval noticeably fatigued after the battle, walks over to you and Woodjiff. It was a fine fight. It was tough for me, but it's the first time in a long while that I felt human again, and not a mute animal. Thank you. That was you, mate? Mute? You're an even bigger talker than me, Your Excellency. Only you sound like a library book, and I sound like a back alley gutter. I learned my letters on the street, you know, from the signs. Anyway, that's by the by. I wasn't planning on saving you. I just didn't want you to pop up in my dreams looking all pathetic and asking, why, Woljif? Why didn't you save me? Nah, I don't need that kind of hassle in my life. Deval laughs. I'm sure nothing could break your irresponsible spirit. Irresistible spirit. The young Crusader bows to you. Commander, I don't know how to thank you for saving me. Our Media must truly be watching over me. I must do everything in my power to repay her. What are you planning to do? Get out of this place and return to the ranks of the Crusaders. Don't worry about me. Even if I should die on the way back, I'll die a warrior's death. If this crusade has taught me anything, it's the value of an honorable death. The death of a worthy man. Time to go. I fear scavengers will swarm here before we decide it's worth burying the dead. Deval turns to Woljif. Thanks again, my friend. If you ever find yourself on Guinevere's land, in the eastern Mendev, I can ask my parents to find you a position suited to your talents. Bavarians are always in need of good, reliable men. Woljif, who had been listening with a smile up till now, abruptly stopped smiling. Good men. I'm not a man, Your Excellency, and I won't be your servant neither. Do you think you're doing me a good turn? You posh people are like. Even if I saved your skin a dozen times, you'd never see me as your equal. You can take your gratitude and shove it. And don't call me friend. The law puts nobles above common folk. Deval isn't obliged to speak courteously to you, but he has done so. I appreciate that. Woljif barks a contemptuous laugh, but the disappointment is clear as day on his face. You sang a different tune when you were stuck in a cage. Looking for sympathy like a lost lamb, huh? That's blue bloods for you. Let's go. I shouldn't linger here. Deval salute you. May Almide watch over you, Commander. I shall pray for you. Alright, let's go, Chief. On to new adventures. I'm sick of this place, to tell the truth. It's empty and boring. And we might as well be taking the road instead of hanging around here. Do you know any traveling songs? Would it teach you how some tavern tunes? The ones where a thief falls in love with a beautiful woman and she turns out to be a guard and the two of them get hacked up in the street? Or how about the one where the thief's in a court and the judge is his father? Or that one about how if you don't behave yourself, you'll live out your days in special institution. I remember them all and we've got plenty of time. I don't understand why I'm getting punished, Woljif.
Let us press on.
To be fair, Bob, the day we need some cultists to win our fight will be a truly bad day.
We march ahead.
What's this? Oh, we can get some reagents. Nothing of interest there. My army can move. I want to kill that demon army there. The development of the art of war. So we can upgrade our military again. Those who who do not seek to know their enemy and fail to forge past the secrets of... Okay, we've already read that, so let's just get it done. Feels like I can't get down there. Game. Quickly manage it. Oh, okay, it's already got stuff. Have a quick rest then.
If I were to bisect you right there, where your human and lizard halves meet, it would look quite ridiculous.
If you did that, then each half would grow into a whole new land, and the two of them would give you a double beating. That's mongrel magic for you.
Ooh, I spotted some enemies. Let's kill them.
Quiet steps.
Stand with me.
He's probably going to be more annoying. Play until after the first charge. Then with you, Wooljeff.
I'll cut you wide open.
Wooljeff can't actually get close enough. Go on, Sealer. Beautiful. I like your attempt there, mate, but you know, you were trying too hard.
I'll make short work of it.
Well done, Darian.
The spirits demand your blood.
My tail is restless. Who, me?
What we got? I'll just take all of it. It's okay.
Our path leads on.
Alright, let's get out of here. Honestly, at this point, we're just getting some good loot and slowly getting up that experience of being level 12. I'm trying to think where would be best to go. We've done that military decree. We don't need to really do that yet. Let's do this one. Okay. We need to go to Temple of Good Hunt. We've got to do the. Let's go do the Lost Chapel. Let's make sure we get that done. We'll go to Dresden and we'll quickly go rest in Dresden. Oh, we need to go inform Irabeth of the victory. Oh yeah, for the Dragon Hunt. Forgot about that. Whoops. Sometimes, guys, it really does pay to pay attention to your quests. A familiar figure clad in black armor appears before you and ceremoniously offers a salute. Greetings, Knight Commander. Yaka Ankel from the Praelictor Durangay squad. At your service. I'm afraid it's becoming a habit. Once again, I bring dire news. Yaka shrugs apologetically. Yaka casts a nervous sideways glance at his superior officer. Paralictor, while you have been following the Knight Commander, much has happened at our outpost. Enough empty chatter, Knight. Give your report. Although Rigil's tone remains as dispassionate as ever, his gaze has grown intensely. He watches Jaeger like a predatory beast, prowling ever close to its prey. Jaeger snaps to attention and repeats a message he's clearly taken pains to memorize. Reporting to whom it may concern, a group of Hell Knights has vanished under suspicious circumstance. They were last seen on the road to the occupied city of Iz. The Knights were escorting a group of cultists and carrying letters captured in recent raids on an underground hideout. They disappeared after reporting their approach to our outpost, and the chapters quartered chapters quartered there failed to find any trace of the missing knights. The situation is highly abnormal. Such a large squad could have failed in battle, but they could hardly have vanished into thin air without so much as a sign of struggle. Powerful demonic forces must be involved in their disappearance. Thus, we informed Dresden about the incident and plea for help in our investigation. Tell me about the hideout. Where were the cultists captured? It was a secret hideout consisting of a large warehouse and several workshops, which produced equipment for the cultists' cell over Mendev. We've been tracking the cultists for a while before finally locating and attacking them. Strangely, our intelligence reports had indicated that several powerful demons were always present inside the hideout, but our strike team only found mortals. We captured and escorted them out to our outpost for questioning. What if this outpost where the knights were last seen? As I understand it, Paralictors Renf, Tai, and Derafen informed you about the outpost during their visit to Dresden. While we finished its construction just a few days ago, it's already our largest staging ground in the eastern Worldwound. We have a small permanent garrison stationed there, and we use it as a resting place for Hell Knights involved in various expeditions. Fine, I'll take care of it. Rachel waves Jaeger away and then sets his pale eyes on you. We must visit the Hell Knight outpost as soon as we can. I suggest you treat this incident as seriously as possible. It might have unexpected consequences. Commander, we've managed to defeat his host. The remnants of his army have retreated to lick their wounds, and we must use this opportunity to get on the offensive. But right now, our army is not fully prepared to begin such an expansion. The farther we advance into enemy territory, the more we'll need strong and mobile cavalry. I propose we replenish our force with light cavalrymen. Mendev could offer us plenty. There are many lone paladins in Galarian, like me, who will travel and need help the needy. Shall we call them to our aid? Cavalry is a crucial element of the army, one that's difficult to replace. Mendevian knights often sacrifice their defense in favor of offensive power, and it's time to put an end to this wastefulness. All riders must be encased in heavy Crusaders armors, so to avoid unnecessary losses. In my long and productive life, I've taken assignments involving knights, nomads, and other targets to enjoy prancing about on horse. And let me tell you, the hardest of those targets are the hedge knights. They are true dogs of war, who don't have a homeland, but they do have his experience and a sharp blade. If you need cavalry, I say you give them your guys. The mounted scouts could become paladins. They go from having null, apparently. Okay. Cuirassiers, a fuck ton of HP, really, really low damage, but good AC. Paladins, shit AC, low health. I'd say that's okay damage. Hedge Knights, decent health, decent AC, decent damage, and let's rely on light cav. Decent, yeah, I don't know. We'll go with the Hedge Knights. We'll pay the Hedge Knights as much as it takes. These people may not have given any oaths or solemnly sworn their loyalty, but they fight far better than most. With that, the meeting of the Military Council is adjourned. I'll brief the officers on the expected reinforcements immediately and see to it that our available stables are expanded and properly outfitted.
I will guide us.
Well, we'll worry. Oh yeah, Erebeth. I've taken care of the dragon that was attacking our patrols. That's one less problem to contend with. Now we can take the extra lookouts off dragon duty and reassign them to more useful tasks. Excellent work, Commander. Go towards you from private. Reach the Hell Knight outpost.
Godspeed.
Okay.
Let us press on.
Get out of here. We could talk to Wooljiff straight away. You know what? Let's talk to Wooljiff straight away. And before we do, we'll sell some our shite as well. Only get 280 for the bulk selling of shit. Keep that for now. Okay. Think that's everything. Oh wait, armor. There we go. Okay, well, Jeff, let's talk. You wanted to say something? Tell me something in private? Well, Jeff tries to seem calm, but his tail is lashing nervously. I don't know how to word it to you, so I just don't just drag me straight to the Inquisition. Visitors. Is this another secret? You can trust me, I won't tell anyone. Woodruff is still alert, but the emotion of his tail slows. Fine, I still can't believe you took me back. No one has ever done anything like that for me before. So I guess I can trust you with some things. Not all of them, though. My shadow, did I tell you it talks now? Well, it happened after I started carrying the moon of the abyss with me. That's not the only thing that happened. It's been giving me strange dreams, like I'm falling inside some kind of crystal. I keep falling forever. Everything around me is shining, but dreams don't mean anything. Thought it was because the wound isn't so near. But there's something else. Woodruff stays silent for a while, building up his courage. Chief, I'm stronger. My fingers tingle anytime I use magic now, like it's dying to come out. It wasn't like this before. I did some magic, but now it's like I can do some real damage, you know? It never happened before I took the moon. Woodruff gives you a pleading look. Chief, I don't know what to do with these powers. What if they get stronger? I mean, I've always thought about what I'd do if I suddenly became rich and powerful. I'd show everyone my true worth, but I'm not ready for this. It's too much for a simple fellow like me. Yes, it's my grandfather's inheritance, but why'd you leave it to me? Do you think he really wanted me to become stronger so I could grab what the world owed me as payment for all the kicks and blows, for all the mocking at the way I was born? What if it's a trap? Just think how much you can do for the crusade now. Woodruff's eyes flash in anger, his tail clouds of dust. For what? Listen, Chief, I didn't sign up to be a crusader. I'm with you because you seem alright. Better than those scum in shining armors hanging around for the Queen. I owe nothing to no one. They owe me twice over for everything I've been through in this life. These fighters for peace are hypocrites. They do whatever terrible things they want, pray to their gods for forgiveness, then keep on doing what they did before. They say they ain't getting my power. I'll decide what to do with it. OTL, Yiga flees. There are too many demons hanging around you, and the Moon Abyss turned out to be Dominic Origin as well. Woodruff sighs heavily. You think I like it? If it was up to me, I would never have met them. This is how I see it. Yagofels must be my Gigafellas must be my grandfather, since they call me his spawn. Bortel, that spiked ugly mug, came to try to collect some of the old demon's debt from me. I know how it goes. We have uncles for this in the family. Big thugs, but without the spikes, who go around beating out of money out of late payers. The Heptamira he's talking about must be like our sister Charisme. But for demons, an old Gramps crossed her somehow, and she just can't get over it. He probably stole the moon of the abyss from her. I don't know, but I would have. And the moon. Grandpa, you should have left me a note or something. Chief, I think it's expected better of me now that I've turned out in the than how I turned out in the end. He probably thought he'd have a smart grandchild who'd know what the moon was for and what to do with it. But he got me. Woodruff's trail dropped sadly. What if he was a demon? I don't want to let him down, you know? He believed in me, so I guess just you and him, Chief. The only two people in the world who believe in me. That's why I have to try to figure this out. I have to go. Let's talk about this later. Whatever. Feel free to do as you please. Thank you, Wooljiff. I know I'm free to do as I please. Wait 2 seconds, guys. Just quickly doing something. Sorry about that. Right. So, more than nothing. Still gotta talk to Finian. And I don't want to do that just yet. We could give the storyteller the broken stuff, but it doesn't need to be done just yet. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go fight that demon with Morveng after we've gone to the Lost Chapel and try to clear that out.